Hi everyone, welcome to our PTE Plus online lessons. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about the question type introduction and key information you must know for reading multiple choice questions. Now, the first thing to notice is that this question will be in the reading section, and the entire reading section will only be about 35 minutes long. Compared to other sections, this would be a relatively short section, right? The reason behind this is that in PTE there are a lot of cross-contributing happening, right? So that means, for example, the read aloud question will contribute 30% of your entire reading score. So that means the entire 5 reading questions only account for nearly half of your entire reading scores. That's why this section is not as long as, say, the first section, right? And then it's important for you to take the 10 minutes optional break because the next section will be listening. And all of the listening materials will only be played once, so you need to be 100% focused for all of those questions. And then for this multiple choice questions, for both single and multiple answer, the score distribution is not that high. The score contribution is not that heavily weighted, right? So as we can see here, for a not so accurate analogy, if we complete 3 single answers correctly, that is kind of equivalent to completing 1 entire fill in the blanks correctly, right? So that's basically how it works. So for these 2 question types, in the actual exam, we shouldn't be spending as much time, right? Because the entire reading sections are timed together. That means if we spend too long on one multiple choice question, we might not have enough time for the other questions. Now, let's have a look at the contributions to other modules as well. The reading tasks, as we talked about before, contribute to your reading scores for about 50%. And then 30% of your reading scores comes from your read aloud. And then also in the listening section, highlight incorrect words and highlight correct summary contributes for about 10% to your reading scores as well. And then finally, we have our summarized written text from our writing section. So all of these questions combined will be your final reading score. Now, let's have a look at what the single choice multiple choice answer means. So let's have a look at the official Pearson introduction.
Multiple choice. Choose single answer. For this item type, you need to read the passage and answer the multiple choice question. There are several possible response options, but only one is correct. To choose an answer, click on it using the left button on your mouse, click on it again to deselect it, or click on a different answer.
So as we can see here, we need to keep an eye on the timer on the right hand side, and then also over here it tells us how many questions are left. And then for single choice, for multiple choice question, single answer, the option, right, this little icon over here will be a circle, right? It will be round. And then as we will see soon, for multiple choice, multiple answers, this little icon will be a square, right? So it is a quick way to tell which question type you're facing. And we need to click this little icon to select the option and click on the other to deselect this one and switch to the other. In this question, there is no deduction rule, so we always have to choose, we always should choose one answer, even if we don't know whether it is correct. So in other words, there will always be a 1 out of 4 chance for us to get this question right. Now let's have a look at the official video for multiple answer from Pearson.
Multiple choice. Choose multiple answers. For this item type, you need to read the passage and answer the multiple choice question. There is more than one correct response. You need to select all the answers you think are correct.
So, as we discussed before, for multiple choice, multiple answers, the icon will become a square. And when you click on it, you will select this particular option, and if you click on that again, you will deselect this option. So you don't have to select more than one, but keep in mind that this is multiple answer, so there will be more than one correct response. If you're not sure, then just choose one, right? You won't be penalized for only choosing one option. And you should only choose more than one response only if you are sure about it, because there will be a deduction rule for this particular question. Okay, that's all for today's lesson, and I'll see you next time on PTE Plus.